Basketball is back at Lundholm Gymnasium, and a Saturday, November 9th doubleheader will start with the UNH women. They'll be opposed by Worcester State, and then Coach Bill Herrion's University of New Hampshire Wildcat squad will take on Suffolk, and it's been 8 months since we've seen the Wildcats. You're probably anxious and can't look forward to another season.
Yeah, I think so, Bob. I think that's right. I think any time that you start, preparing in a new season is upon you, and now it's game week. It's actually now down to days. As a head coach, you start, the stomach starts going, and you want to make sure there's no stones unturned here. It's amazing, and like I said earlier, even with the NCAA pushing up this year with a new rule, they pushed up the start of our official practice time this year. We've been at this now for 6 weeks since the first official day of practice, and I can honestly say it's kind of flown by. So I think everybody's excited. We still have a lot of work to do, but anytime you start a new season, I think there's a lot of excitement and enthusiasm.
And for Coach Herrion, it's a pretty nice mix of some key returning players and a lot of youngsters that you've brought in the program. So tell us about your 4 seniors, because that's where this team will start.
Yeah, I think any good team, any successful team, you start with your older guys, and we're expecting our older guys to carry us. Chris Pelcher is a 5th-year senior who transferred from Iona last year, his first year eligible here. Had a great first half of the year, but like we talked, once we got into conference play, I think teams kind of figured him out and figured our team out and really doubled him and swarmed him and got the ball out of his hands. I think the same thing's going to happen this year. Just we're going to have to be a better basketball team playing inside out, shooting the basketball. Patrick Conan's another 5th-year senior, transferred from Liberty, now in his 3rd year with us. Patrick's our leading returning scorer. I think both Chris and Pat are our kind of, our 2 guys I think that have to put points on the board for us. Jordan Bronner is a senior out of Iona Prep, has started many games for us. Great on-ball defender, really kind of spearheads and keys our man-to-man defense. And then Scott Morris, who last year as a junior had a great second half of the year, but has battled an injury, had like a broken bone in the lower part of his leg since the spring, is just coming back, but can really shoot the 3, and we're expecting him to shoot the ball well for us this year.
As long as you've been here, you've preached, I want my clubs to play great defense, and that, I imagine, is the mantra again this year.
It is, and I think that any successful team in any sport, I think any coach will preach that. I think you eventually win at the end of the year with us in March, when it's tournament time, when it's championship time, with great defense. But with that said, we've got to get better offensively. There's no question about it. We've got to score more points. I think it has to come off our defense. We've got to shoot a better field goal percentage from the floor. We understand all of that, but I'd like to think that our defense, I hope, can generate a lot. I think we're a more skilled basketball team, personnel-wise, player for player, but I do think our defense has to generate, more offense.
All right, finally, about the America East Conference, and how do you feel about the league this year and where UNH will fit in?
Yeah, it's the same thing every year, Bob. Our goals never change. We want to try to get better every day. We want to become the best basketball team we can the next few months, and we want to be knocking on the door in March when it comes tournament time. And our ultimate goal here in our program at UNH is, we want to get to the NCAA tournament and be the first UNH basketball team that's ever gone to the NCAA tournament. But there's a lot that's got to happen between now and March, and we understand that. I think, preseason polls don't mean a lot, but I think when you look at this league, Vermont, 7 or 8 returning seniors, proven success. They've been there, done that for many years now. Stony Brook has been the regular season champ the last couple of years. Just haven't knocked the door down to get into the NCAA tournament. Hartford's got everybody returning. Possible player of the year in Mark Wakama. Albany was 4th or 5th in the preseason poll last year. Then won the league, went to the NCAA tournament. It's a very, very balanced league. I think even teams that did not win many games last year, new coaches, good young players, are going to win more this year. So, it's like it is every year. It'll be a dogfight.
All right, good luck. 7:30 Saturday, November 9th. UNH opens with Suffolk.